Holographic Palm Trees and Tropical Good Stuff Jelly Nail Art Tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish. Hi guys, in today's video I am going to show you a tutorial for this nail art design that has palm trees and hibiscus flowers and fronds and all sorts of fun tropical stuff that I am wearing on our vacation because we had polar vortexes with negative 30-degree temperatures and had to get out of that. So we are here in the tropical sunshine. Melody's getting a tan, I'm getting a burn. Right. So I hope you guys like this design as much as I do, and don't forget to click subscribe to see all my future videos as well. So my nails are all prepped, cuticles pushed back, primer applied, all of that good stuff. So I'm going to be starting out the tutorial by applying the form. So I took the little finger part of the sticker out and put it on the back side or under the tip, and then I'm going to apply the form like I said. And I've been going back and forth about how I like to apply my forms. I've decided recently I don't like to open the back, but that is personal preference, and however you apply forms, go for it. I just found that sometimes I think that's better, and sometimes I think it's worse. On me personally, if I'm sculpting nails on myself, I've decided that it's better to not open the back. But then I'm going to be sculpting out my extensions. I went to the second line on my forms. I did not want them to be super long. I have diapers to change and all sorts of good stuff there. And traveling, even just like suitcases and dealing with the airport, I didn't want them too long. So I did go with just a 2. And the reason, if anybody's wondering why I don't ever have my nails super long, is I can't type on a computer with my nails too long. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me at all. So that's why I keep my nails fairly short. But I absolutely loved having them this length for my trip. And I'm going to start by filing them. I began taking care of the free edge and just making sure that they had a nice square shape. And then I'm going to go through and use my e-file and file them the rest of the way. For the ring nail, I'm going to begin with a layer of black polish. This is the only one that isn't a jelly nail of some variety, but I wanted to have that black holographic background, so that's how that goes. So Madame Glam's black gel polish has the perfect amount of tackiness to hold on to holographic powder. Just in general, it is perfect. So that's the black I used, and then I'm going to be using a gorgeous holo powder over the top of it, and then apply a layer of matte gel top coat just for a moment. That's not something that you're going to have on there forever, but applying that little bit of matte top coat makes it way easier to paint. So now I'm going to be painting the art on this nail. So I'm going to do 1 hibiscus flower, and I'm doing this all with white to start with. So there is the little white base for my hibiscus flower, and I am very sorry for the shakiness of this video. I'm pretty sure there are people storming around me in the house packing while I was painting these, and so that's kind of what happened there. I promise the rest of the video is not like this. Just this one little bit, but add your little white base lines for your flower, and then add the stamen coming out of it. The reason I did white first is because my yellow and my pink that I used for all the other color in the design they're jelly colors, so they don't have any really opacity at all, and so you have to add a base color, otherwise you wouldn't really see them on top of the black background. So that little bit of white base really makes those colors pop so well. They looked amazing. And so then I'm going to add my little palm frond beneath the flower, just like so. I went back and forth so many times about what I wanted on my nails. It was like a 2-month contemplation of what I was going to do on my nails. And I decided to go with this, just kind of a classic tropical design, and I absolutely loved having it on my nails while I was away. And then I'm going to take my pink jelly color that I used for the design, and I'm going to be adding that over the top of the petals of my hibiscus flower. Just like that. You don't have to even be very careful about keeping it only on the petals, because if it gets a little bit on the black area, it's not really going to show up at all. So you can be a little bit relaxed about your painting. And then with my really neon yellow color, I'm going to be doing the stamen and my palm frond. And these two colors, the yellow and the pink, it's a great color combination. They make each other look so much brighter, and in some really nice sunshine, they looked really good. And then I'm going to be taking my yellow color, and I'm going to be on my index nail painting half of it, and not like I'm doing half of it like left and right. So paint the one side with the yellow, cure it, and then I'm going to be adding my pink on the other side. And for the pink, after you have the other side painted, take a little sponge and sort of dab at the area to gradiate them. After that's cured, apply a layer of matte top coat and cure it again. Then I'm going to be taking some black gel polish, the same Madame Glam one that does really well with the holo powder, and I'm going to paint a tip on the nail, and then I'm going to be painting a palm tree coming up, just like so. So if your little yellow to pink gradient isn't perfect, that's fine. That's why I did it really relaxed, just with a sponge, dab, 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 because the palm tree is on top of it and it kind of masks any imperfections that there may be. So do your palm tree with that. If you guys aren't going to be doing holographic powder and you don't need to worry about the gel polish for the tacky layer, I would recommend doing it just with black acrylic paint. I think it's a little easier to use than painting with gel. But if you don't have, or if you are planning on doing it with the holographic powder, definitely the black gel polish works really well. After that's cured, burnish in your holo powder, just like I've been saying. And that's the reason for applying the matte top coat on the rest of the nails before applying, or before doing the black details, is because that way you're not going to get holo powder where you don't want it. It's only going to stick to the black. So that's a really important step that you can't really miss. So on my thumbnail, I start out by painting a triangle of yellow right at the cuticle. After that's cured, I'm going to be taking the pink color and applying that to the tip, going down in a V shape, leaving a little bit of negative space between the two colors, applying a layer of matte top coat, curing that, and then after that's done, I'm going to take some black paint, and this time I'm using black paint, not the black gel polish, and I'm going to be adding a little aztec kind of pattern over the tip. So I start out with outlining my pink V shape, and then I'm going to be adding some triangles off that outline, just like so. Really simple. When I was doing these nails, I had very limited time to do them because I had to pack and I had to keep a baby happy and all of that fun stuff that comes with traveling with a little miss. And I had, like I said, very limited time to do my nails, so I didn't go crazy detailed with them, but I did do something that I really love. I did something bright and neon, and I never really have an opportunity to wear longer extensions, and so the fact that I was able to wear some jelly nails for a couple weeks really, I don't know, just made me feel like I was in on the nail trend. So I enjoyed it. And then I'm going to take, this is gel polish again, you can tell by the sheen. So I'm going to take some black gel polish and outline the yellow, and then I'm going to add a triangle within the yellow section of this nail. And so that area on the thumb is going to be holographic. So after you have those outlines, those little lines done with your black gel polish, cure that nail, and then burnish in your black holographic powder. And then after you have all of your nails done, make sure you really dust them before you apply some top coat, because otherwise those little black specks are going to get in other areas of the nail. So just be careful not to get black powder where you don't want it. On my middle nail, I did just a full nail of the pink jelly color, matte top coat again. Then I'm going to do a reverse French tip with black gel polish. So just paint that right along the cuticle area, pull that down around the sides just a touch, cure it, and then your black holographic powder. And then on the pinky nail, I'm going to be doing just the bright yellow color, and then I'm going to do a very deep V tip. And of course, how could I forget, you need to apply your matte top coat and then paint the V tip French tip. So I'm going to take, like I said, it's very deep because I did want some of that jelly color to show through. And the yellow that I'm using actually isn't labeled as a jelly polish. It just kind of has that effect. It's a little bit foggier than most jelly polishes, but I think it worked really well for what I was doing. And then I'm going to burnish in the black holographic powder at the tip of the nail. After they're very well dusted, apply a layer of gel sealer or gel top coat, either way, whichever you prefer. And I think we're all done. I absolutely love these. I hope you guys like this as much as I do. Here's some little video footage of them at the beach. And I have some photos for you guys to see with Melody at the end of this one. So there's the nice sparkly water, and the holographic powder looked amazing in the sunshine. So here's some pictures we had taken at the resort. So there's Miss Melody, and we traveled with my parents. There's my cute little girl, her 8-month photo. Some pictures of me and Terrell and Melody. It was kind of interesting traveling with her. She did not sleep on the vacation, so we were all very tired, but it was really nice to be able to nap on the beach. So there's Melody with her grandparents, a couple different places, and if anybody's wondering, we were on the Riviera Maya in Mexico, which was wonderful weather. It was absolutely fantastic. There's a cute little monkey with us. Melody loved all the animals. She got such a kick out of them. She loved the beach. She loved the water. She loved every bit about it except for nighttime when she had to go to bed. There's some macaws. She got to pet them. She was very excited about that. There's her hanging out with my dad with we can't tell because it's black and white, but it was a really bright pink balloon. There's her. We gave her a mohawk, a sunscreen mohawk every day. So she frequently had her hair sticking straight up in the air because that's just how it happened. There's her with an iguana. She also loved the iguana. She's pretty fearless when it comes to animals. She loves all of them, which could hopefully, I don't know. I love animals too, so I like that. I hope you guys like this as much as I do, and please share any recreations with me on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!